The Wost Generation is a term referring to 12 infamous pirates who emerged immediately before the beginning of the Summit War of Marineford. They consist of the 11 super rookies present at the Sabayati archipelago just before said war, and the then warlord Blackbeard, who gained the title following his victory over Ace during the duel on Banero Island. They are notorious for the bold actions they committed against the world government and have bounties of over 100 million berries. As most of the major conflicts that have occurred after the Summit War revolve around them, they are regarded as problem children, who appeared between the end of the golden age of pirates and the beginning of the New World. To survive on these treacherous seas, having a powerful devil fruit ability is not enough. Haki is essential for these pirates to survive in the New World, and a lot of them have trained this ability to its utmost best, while some others still have ways to go. While most of them possess Haki, not all of them have trained it to the extreme just yet. This list has only the characters with confirmed Haki. Without wasting any more time, let's begin. 9th member is Basil Hawkins. Hawkins is an infamous pirate from North Blue known as the Magician, and the captain of the Hawkins Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the Wost Generation. His previous known bounty amounted to 249 million berries, but after the time skip, it was raised to 320 million berries after encountering Kaido. Hawkins possesses the power to use armament Haki. However, this power of his isn't all that impressive and he can barely utilize any special Haki abilities. His Haki can be considered to be average at best, and he mostly relies on his devil fruit powers in battle. 8th member is Scratchman Apu. He is also known as Roar of the Sea, is the captain of the on-air pirates and was formerly an informant for the Beast's pirates, led by Kaido of the Four Emperors. He is a member of the Longarm tribe and one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the Wost Generation, being one of the 11 supernovas who came to Sabayati archipelago 2 years ago with a bounty of over 320 million berries. 2 years later, his bounty increased to 320 million berries. The fight against Killer, however, ended up on the losing side. Apu is, surprisingly, a decent user of Haki. He possesses the power to use both armament and observation Haki, and he has shown these abilities throughout Wano extensively. While he is certainly not the greatest of Haki users, he can at the very least defend himself against powerful blows, as he showed time and again in the Onigashima War, especially when he was fighting against the likes of CP0, on the back of fighting against Drake. 7th member is Killer. Killer is from the South Blue and a combatant of the Kid Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the Wost Generation. After the time skip, his bounty has been raised from 162 million berries to 200 million berries. Following the confrontation with Kaido, Killer ate a defective smile, and taking on the alias of Kamazo the Manslayer, a street murderer in Wano country who secretly acted as an assassin working for the Shogun, Kurozumi Orochi, until the Shogun discarded him after he had failed his mission to kill Toko. He later reunites with his crew and becomes an ally member of the Ninja Pirate Mink Samurai Alliance. Killer is the right-hand man of Kid. Killer possesses his supersonic scythes, called Punishers, that he uses in battle. He also possesses the ability to use armament Haki, however, this ability has barely been utilized by him. His Haki is vastly inferior to that of Zoro, as seen when the two clashed near Oihagi Bridge. In the fight against Kaido, he utilized his supersonic waves, however, focus on Haki was very minimal. 6th member is X-Drake. X-Drake is the captain of the Marine Secret Special Unit Sword. In order to go undercover as a pirate, he publicly defected from his position as Rear Admiral and founded the Drake Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates referred to as the Wost Generation, and prior to the 2-year time skip had a bounty of 249 million berries. Drake is one of the better Haki users of the Wost Generation, and he possesses the ability to use both armament and observation Haki. Drake used these abilities in the fight against Caribou when he imprisoned him, and later on, also demonstrated these powers in the Onigashima War. Drake is the son of the Marine-turned-pirate Diaz Barrels, and was affiliated with the Barrels Pirates until he defected to the Marines. As a young adult, whether Drake powered up his Excalibur with Haki or not remains to be seen. However, either way, his Haki appears to be powerful enough for the New World. 5th member is Eustace Captain Kid. Kid is a notorious pirate from South Blue and the captain of the Kid Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the Wost Generation. Kid first appeared at the Sabayati archipelago at the same time Monkey D. Luffy and his crew arrived. Both were described as members of the 11 supernovas, Pirates who had congregated on the island who all had a 8 bounty of more than 100 million berries. After briefly fighting alongside Luffy while escaping an attack by the Marines, he fled the archipelago and would later spectate the Summit War of Marineford alongside the other supernovas. Kid is one of the very few characters in One Piece known to possess all 3 types of Haki. However, much to the surprise of the fans, he specializes in none of them. Kid hardly ever relies on Haki during his fights. He is mostly proficient in his devil fruit powers, as signified by the fact that he has awakened them already. That said, Kid is, at the very least, a decent user of both armament and observation Haki, given that he was able to survive the onslaught of Big Mom and even managed to injure her to a great degree. 4th member is Trafalgar D. Water Law, more commonly known as just Trafalgar Law and by his epithet as the Surgeon of Death. Law is a pirate from North Blue and the captain and doctor of the Heart Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the Wost Generation. He became one of the 7 warlords of the sea during the time skip, but his position was revoked for allying with the Straw Hat Pirates. Law, like many other pirates, dreams of finding the One Piece, while also desiring to know the purpose of the Will of D. The Surgeon of Death, Trafalgar Law is, just like Kid, a proficient devil fruit user. However, he also possesses some proficiency when it comes to Haki. Law has used Haki on various occasions and he is certainly improving this skill of his. He has done so multiple times throughout the Onigashima War. After the War of Wano, Law especially improved his Haki to a point where he could resist devil fruit powers simply by exuding large amounts of it. He's also a very good user of observation Haki, making him one of the very best Haki users in the Wost Generation. 3rd member is Blackbeard. Blackbeard might be focused on his devil fruit powers, however, his Haki is just as menacing. While he has not shown the ability to use Conqueror's Haki just yet, he certainly can use armament and observation Haki to a great degree. Blackbeard was casually able to stop a powerful slash capable of splitting mountains with his forearm on Amazon Lily. When it comes to observation Haki, he has advanced this skill to a level where he can easily detect power levels and growing Haki in battle. 2nd member is Zoro. Zoro has mastered Haki to a great degree and he possesses the ability to use all 3 types of it. While his observation Haki is decent, his armament Haki control is immense, and he recently managed to tap into the power of Conqueror's Haki as well. Zoro can exude advanced forms of both armament and Conqueror's Haki, as seen when he clashed against getting the Wildfire in the Wano arc. While he has not gained full mastery over either of these skills, Zoro will get there eventually as he still has room for improvement. 1st member is Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy is by far the strongest Haki user in all of the Wost Generation. He possesses all 3 types of Haki and has mastered all of them to a very advanced degree. Luffy can see into the future, use internal destruction Ruo, and infuse his body with the color of the Supreme King to both attack and defend against powerful blows. Luffy's Haki is only going to grow even stronger and, in Wano, it proved to be great enough to fight in a one-on-one battle against Kaido and, eventually, even overpower him. Who is your favorite Wost Generation member? Leave your answers in the comments section below, and I would really appreciate it if you press that subscribe button.